Again, it's well documented that the MCU has been hit or miss. That's kind of a fair way to put it since Endgame. Couple of really big highlights, couple of really low lowlights, few things mediocre in the middle. But, every once in a while, they'll put out something that surprises us. I was not expecting much from Wonder Man. Wasn't expecting a lot from it. I mean, I love Yahya Abdul-Mateen. Obviously, you got the incredible Ben Kingsley in there playing his great role, once again, as the Mandarin, the faux Mandarin, we should call him. And the trailers looked interesting, but really, I wasn't super hyped for it. And then it comes out. And it was amongst the most unique things that Marvel is. It's fair to say Marvel had never made anything like Wonder Man before. And it was just as a show, forget as a Marvel show, just as a show, it was wonderful. Especially if you're a movie fan, because they just go and geek out and dive into their love of movies and the history of movies. It was really fantastic. Now, it was always supposed to be a limited series. It was a one shot. They were never really going to do another one. But the thing was, it was so well received. We got word a while ago that they're going to do a season 2. However, and realistically, unsurprisingly, we've just found out we're probably going to have to wait a while for that second season. This interview with Yahya Abdul-Mateen, this comes us from Geek Tyrant, who wrote, he explained, Yahya Abdul-Mateen, that both he and co-director Destin Daniel Cretton, who of course did Shang-Chi, and he did Wonder Man, and he's getting ready to release Spider-Man Brand New Day, are tied up with other major projects. Yahya Abdul-Mateen is juggling upcoming titles like Man on Fire and The Adventures of Cliff Booth, while Cretton is deep into work on Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is set to hit theaters on July 31st. Still, fans shouldn't have to worry about momentum disappearing completely. Yahya Abdul-Mateen said the core team plans to come back together and continue Simon Williams' story. So as of right now, they're not even writing. Like, they haven't even done their pitches yet about what season 2 is going to be about. Now, normally, like Rob, a lot of times I'll rail on the thing about how come we can't get seasons every year, like Daredevil is doing, like The Pit is doing, like every show ever in history always did. But I think in a situation like this, it's a lot like Shogun, because Shogun and Wonder Man are in the very same boat. They were both shows that were exclusively made with the intention of being a limited series. And it wasn't until after the fact that they said, okay, let's do another one. So in a circumstance like this for Wonder Man, I get it. I get why we're not going to get Wonder Man season 2 next year. They never thought they were going to be doing it, so they never scheduled for it. They didn't have it in their date books, right? They're just going to have to figure out when they can get the time to get everybody back together. And Rob, with them not even starting the pitches or the writing of this thing yet, I'm thinking 2029 might be the earliest that we get a Wonder Man season 2. And again, I will cut them some slack on this because they never thought they were going to do season 2, but I'm dying for it. Anyway, Rob, you heard about this. What do you think?
Well, first of all, John, I think you and I both really enjoyed the Wonder Man series more than we ever expected to. And I had heard again from somebody very much in the know 2 years ago that it was a good show. And I was like, really? And it turns out it was really, really delightful. And it was the kind of show, I love the fact that, you know what it made me think about, because it took place on the West Coast? If they did a West Coast Avengers TV series that was like that, because they could get away with they could do a lot. But the thing is, here's the thing, it doesn't surprise me that they're going to take a while to do another show, because we all know that we're going to Doomsday, and we're going in after that, we've got Secret Wars. And assuming, we all know that they're probably following the Hickman storyline as a basis, somewhat. That means the multiverse is destroyed, and a new universe is born. Literally a new... What does that new universe look like?
And just to be clear, we don't know this. Like,
right.
When we're talking about Secret Wars, we have no idea. We're just making some guesses.
I'm just going by the
based
comics.
on the comics.
You know, what happened to the comics. And we know the Beyonders, like Doctor Doom is not going to take the Beyonders power, because I would assume they're not in it. But because they haven't established the Beyonders in the universe. So that's, whatever. Maybe that's what Loki's thing is. But whatever they do, the world is going to change. So what is the universe, what does the new MCU post-Secret Wars universe look like? Is Simon Williams still an actor? Is his part of the world just the same as it was? Like, I'm curious about what, because they were really gonna. I would always complain that, well, after the Thanos snap, people seem like they kind of dealt with it in Far From Home. Like, people are coming back to school, and hey, I haven't seen you in 5 years. But after that, we didn't know anything. After going through that and the end of the universe with Doom, they've got to deal with what the real world is like. And Simon Williams could be a great way to do that. Like, you could have a conduit into the new Marvel universe by showing what is normal. Normal life, as long as Josh Gad comes back.
The Doorman returns. Josh Gad will return in Avengers Doomsday.
They should have said that.
We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Pocket Hose. Guys, I'm excited to tell you about the world's #1 expanding garden hose and their brand new product, the Pocket Hose Ballistic. As you guys can imagine, I'm not exactly gentle with my gear. I drag hoses across concrete over the pool, yank them around corners. I even coil and uncoil them all the time to put them in my camper van when I go out on my movie meetups. And generally speaking, a lot of them don't last. But the Pocket Hose Ballistic has been a totally different story for me. It's incredibly durable, super lightweight, and just makes the whole job easier. One of my favorite things is how simple it is to use. You turn the water on, it expands. Turn it off, it shrinks right back down to pocket size. And it's reinforced with a liquid crystal polymer, the same kind of material used in bulletproof vests. Plus, it comes with the pocket pivot, which gives you 360-degree rotation at the spigot so it moves with you instead of fighting against you. And now, for a limited time, when you purchase a new Pocket Hose Ballistic, you'll get a free 360-degree rotating pocket pivot and a free thumb drive nozzle. Just text Campea to 64,000. That's CAMPEA to 64,000 for your 2 free gifts with purchase. Text Campea to 64,000. Message and data rates may apply. All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this? We really enjoyed the Wonder Man series. Again, it was so different from a Marvel show. They just made a really good show. And I hope they're able to continue that with season 2, but it looks like we're going to have to wait a little while for that to happen. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show Podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.